Whose views do I criticize that I would actually agree with if I lived in their shoes? Another good one. Makes you think a little differently, right? Let's talk about some important questions that help you dig deeper into your business, into your life, into just experiencing everything much better. I was listening to a podcast by Morgan Housel. He wrote the book, Psychology of Money. And these are the questions that he brought up. I'm not going to read all of them to you, but if you need it, message me on Instagram. Questions that make you think deeply. It is 2 full pages. We're only going to go over a few just to get you going this morning or whenever you're listening to this. My name is Tristan. This is brought to you by abrillianttribe.com. Let's get right into this. Which of my strongest beliefs were formed off of secondhand information versus firsthand experience? I like this one because sometimes we have these truths or we build these truths around ideas that we've never actually experienced. And it's normal because we do that as humans. But this will get you going in the right direction. Number 2, what do I strongly believe that I just read somebody else's view on versus actually experiencing it myself? Again, similar to the first one. Number 3, if I could not compare myself to anybody else, how would I define a good life? That one's tough to answer. Because if you don't compare yourself, chances are pretty high that you're going to be coming in and saying, well, I'm happy. I just want you to identify what this looks like. Think about this. Number 4, whose views do I criticize that I would actually agree with if I lived in their shoes? Another good one. Makes you think a little differently, right? Next one, who do I envy that is actually less happy than I am? I mean, how do you know that they're less happy? But let's go with it. I don't know. Chances are pretty high it's somebody right in front of you that you talk to, that you see. Maybe they pop up on social. Maybe they're in your world. Maybe they're related to you in some way. Looking back, am I any good at anticipating how I would feel and react to risks that actually occurred? How are you good at anticipating and responding? That's important. It's like stoic. It's like, hey, how are you going to respond to anything that goes wrong? Are you going to freak out? Or can you handle it? And if you can handle it, what does it look like? Is my desire for more money based on the false belief that it will solve personal problems that have nothing to do with money? Obviously, that one is more along the lines of Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money, right? Next, whose silence do I mistake for agreement? That's a good one. Whose silence do I mistake for agreement? All right, last one, and then we'll call it a day. What kind of lifestyle would I live if no one other than my immediate family could see it? And if you think about these questions, what kind of lifestyle would I live if no one other than my immediate family could see it? These questions mostly all revolve around money, around desire, around envy. Anyway, I thought they were amazing. Let me know what you think. If you need this document, there's 2 pages, let me know. Message me on Instagram. Have an awesome day.